Hi, and welcome back. Today I will be reading from chapter 29. It's Isra's story. We are in beautiful Cambodia. It's May 2010. Isra is having her get out of jail vacation with Gordon, and it's been quite a memorable vacation for her beyond the incredible temples and sites. She's had a bit of an awakening in the sense that she's been able to make peace with her relationship with Gordon and that he's never going to marry her, but also, and the big one, is with that lazy bastard husband of hers. And I was so happy for her to be able to make this peace. But there's one thing left in Isra's story that has yet to be revealed, and that will happen in this chapter. It was, in Gordon's words, a quaint luncheon spot with a 1,000,000-pound view. There was something about the place. It was not luxurious. We were, after all, sitting in plastic chairs, but it felt right. I felt happy sitting there. The vibrations filling the air were a combination of goodness and amazement. The goodness I attributed to Chan's gentle family, and especially the young woman who greeted us. I assumed her to be Chan's beautiful wife. As for the amazement, I credited this to what Gordon referred to as the gaggle of tourists sitting amongst the crowded tables. How could we not be amazed when our luncheon companion is the Bayan Temple? Gordon and I had driven by the Bayan Temple many times throughout the week on the way to other temples, and for no other reason and other than to have the pleasure of being able to glance up at the faces gracing the towers. Every time we commented on their poise, and every time our eyes stared at the placid faces before us. If these faces could talk, I knew they would have a lot to say. Perhaps that was why I found myself talking to Gordon about an aspect of my life I had not shared with anyone. Not because it was a memory too painful to recollect, but because it was one I had chosen to bury. The man I had grown up calling father was not my birth father. I'd never met my birth father. He died before I was born. My mother had married the man I thought to be my father early in her pregnancy, so people had just assumed I was his daughter. It was a secret until I stumbled upon it after their deaths. I told Gordon and the faces of the Bayan Temple my secret over lunch. My birth father was an American soldier who fought in the Vietnam War. My mother's name was Malai. In English, it means flower. I don't tell Gordon, however, that I believe my father also visited me, just like Cockroach once did. And there we have our second connection revealed to the narrators. Let's see what else happens. Thank you for listening.